In today's video, I'm continuing with your worth, and I will go into some prompts and some questions that you can use for journaling. For journaling, having questions around your worth and exploring and seeing what comes up in your life. I'm AmyC with You Finding You. I'm an intuitive and transformational coach, and I help individuals step into who they want to be and into creating and adjusting their reality to really, really be authentically themselves. Continuing with the subject of your worth, I wanted to go into journal prompts and things that you can ask yourself or, look into and actually write and journal about. I tend to journal quite frequently, like every day I sit and I just write things and, stream of consciousness or ask myself questions and I dig in. Like for me, it really is kind of therapeutic to dig in and get these questions, like really, really see what comes up in myself. So, like the first question is, what is worth? What is your worth? What does it even mean? You know, so so you can start there with just like, what does that mean to you? Are you having to compare yourself? Are you having to look outside of yourself? Like, what does worth even mean? What does it mean? And are you worthy? There's times too where it's like, am I even worthy of being this person that I am? Like, do I see myself intrinsically human? Am I worthy of even that? Who defines that and where does that originate? Who defines and where does those thoughts come from? And as well, talking on those lines of who defines this, it's like if you look outside of yourself and like these thoughts that originate, if you're looking outside of yourself with these conditions of, say, this guy you're messaging with, if he messages me back, then it means he likes me and I'm worthy to be his partner or something. It's like these conditions that we put to this. But I'm the one that actually is putting that condition to it, and I'm the one that this is originating from. So the question here too is, what are the conditions? What are the things that I'm putting out there saying that if I do this or that, then I'll be considered a worthy person, or that person will see me as worthy. And another question is, what are your beliefs? Like, what do you believe? Again, with those conditions. And then is that true? Like if this guy messages me, then it means he sees me as worthy. But is that true that he sees you as worthy? Or is it again from inside? And he might just be that he likes you and wants to interact with you and be friends with you, but it doesn't give you the worth. So also, where do you find the worth? Is it something that starts inside of us, or are you comparing, contrasting, looking outside, getting it from giving people? Like, where do you find your worth? Where are you seeking for it? Also, what is your worthiness? Like, are you worthy of being treated with respect, being treated well, or do you find that you're not treated well and then you're like, oh, well, I'm not worthy of it, So you kind of create this world where you believe you're not worthy of actually being treated well, so you don't, and you're not being treated well. And what defines being treated well? Does it mean you're respected, you're accepted, you're wanted? Like, what does in your world being treated well mean? And these are all like questions and prompts that you can ask yourself and just start to see what patterns come up for you or what you believe. And if you don't believe that you're deserving of being treated well, why? You know, what is it in there that you have beliefs of, oh, you don't deserve being treated well, or you don't deserve having these things in your life? But when you start to find it in yourself, you can then start to attract those things and actually have them in your life. And to actually have those things in your life, who and what do you need to become to have those things? Again, this is just journal prompts to be like, oh, well, I need to find love in myself, or I need to find acceptance in myself, or knowing that I'm worthy and deserving of these things. Who is it that defines these things, and where do these thoughts come from? Just play with, start writing. You could do just a stream of consciousness, you know, just letting things come out and see what comes up as well. So play with it, get curious, and be kind to yourself. Be loving to yourself. Start to find that worth within you, and just seeing again where your patterns are, what comes up for you, your beliefs, and you can start to shift. You can start to shift these things. Once you become aware of them, of what it is and how you believe and perceive things in the world, you can start to shift those things as well. Thank you again for joining me. If you're getting value out of these videos and you do hit that like, share, and subscribe button below. And I'll see you in the next video.